Buying a home means acquiring a new lifestyle, and what feeds into that lifestyle is far much more than just bricks and mortar. It's the people and the places that a property connects you to. And right here on the Fylde coast, we truly are blessed to be given some tail wagging walks, some gorgeous stretches of coast, some expansive views overlooking the ocean, and of course wonderful open spaces such as Stanley Park, where you joined me this morning. Now, the property that we're here to see on today's feature is just minutes away from this very spot. It's a period property that's absolutely crammed with original features. It's built over 3 floors and offers no fewer than 4 bedrooms. And let me tell you that if you're a fan of soul-satisfying open spaces such as this, then I've got a feeling that today's home is going to be a tour that you don't want to miss. Now, from one remarkable location to another, believe it or not, right now we're no longer in the boundaries of Stanley Park. We're just a few minutes away in the back garden of the property that we're here to see today, and what a spectacular garden this is. The grounds of this property, I'd argue, are every inch as impressive as the property itself, and that really is saying something. Now, over the years, this plot has been developed and it's been extended. The sellers have made further acquisitions to expand the footprint in which this home sits. We've got this space to the side which has got ample room to develop, maybe create a home office, a playroom, an outside gym, or even further develop to grow your own vegetables and fruits, whatever takes your fancy. But as we find the garden today, we've got an incredible summer house, we've got conker trees that have got swings hanging from them, we've got so many enchanting nooks and crannies which surely are any child's dream. I'd go as far as to say that this is one of the most family-ready gardens I've seen for quite some time, and that's only the outdoor space. Now, the property itself is substantial. It's built over 3 floors, it's got 4 great sized bedrooms and offers almost 3,000 square feet of accommodation. Of course, the property we're here to see is this beautiful red brick detached home behind me, and I can't wait to show you inside. So that said, let's take a closer look. Now, from the cool breeze and the tranquility of the rear gardens, in we step into the warm, homely comforts of the property itself and into the family kitchen. And what an incredible space we've got. Now, to the rear facing wall, we've got panelled glass and double patio doors that have been recently installed, taking you straight into the gardens to the rear. And what a vantage point you've got as you sit at the overhang to enjoy your morning espresso or your cereal at the dining table. Now, it's the perfect spot for both formal and informal dining, and you've got an incredible amount of work surfaces. The appliances here are all very much top of range. For example, you've got a Miele integral dishwasher, a Miele integral oven, grill and warming tray, and an electric Neff induction hob. On top of that, if it wasn't enough, you've also got a built-in wine cooler by the sink. Now, in this part of the home, we almost find 2 kitchens in one space. Just on the other side of this partition wall, we find a secondary kitchen which has been completely refurbished in recent years. It's got a sleek contemporary finish and offers more built-in storage, soft closing drawers and an additional freezer. Beyond the kitchen space, we've got a versatile room which the existing homeowners are using as a home study and a snug, but it could just as easily be a home gym or maybe even a playroom. Beyond that, we've got a dedicated utility space which again offers more storage and is perfect for stowing away those bags, boots and boxes. Now, whilst we've got an incredible footprint to work with already and options to open up this space into an open, free-flowing family room, because the garden is so huge at the back, subject to obtaining the relevant plans and permissions, you could always inquire to further extend. And what incredible potential this property offers, and what an incredible space you'd have if you was inclined to look at those possibilities. But that's just the rear of the home. Of course, we've got so much property left to show you, so follow me as we take a look. Now, we've already explored the double kitchen, we've found the extension with the snug area and the home office, and of course we've got that utility space, but the ground floor is only just getting started, because as we explore further, we find 2 additional reception rooms. Now, the one thing that you want with a property of this kind of grandeur and this kind of age are original features, big open spaces, high ceilings, and the perfect spot to relax after a long day. And I've got to say, I couldn't think of a spot better positioned to sit down with your favourite book or your home magazine than right here in the family lounge. We've got this gorgeous multi-panelled bay window to the rear facing aspect, which of course perfectly frames that floral garden to the rear. But as well as that, we've got this open fire which does a great job of warming the space and provides a great focal point given that it's embedded within this original limestone fireplace. Now, if you like original features, the good news is that the show is only just getting started with the family lounge, because just wait until you see the family dining room. Now, what an incredible space this is. If I'm going to be honest, you can leave your fancy magazines and your favourite books by the fireplace in the living room, because the only thing that you need in this space is your imagination. You can just imagine getting the whole family together at Christmas, getting around the Christmas tree that just deserves to be sat in front of this huge bay window as you enjoy the fire and good times together with your favourite people. Now, as I look around this room, it's just a subtle reminder of the history of years gone by. We've got these gorgeous panelled walls and this very regal, very premium feeling detail on the ceiling, which is reflective of the property's age, and just a subtle reminder that whilst we've got a property perfectly ready-made for modern day family life, this property offers far more to it than first meets the eye. For me, it's those details, it's that history, it's that intrigue that really does make a property interesting. Now, the more we explore, the more impressive Milton Avenue gets. As we transition up to the top floor of the home, it's fair to say that the galleried landing really is something to behold. The feeling of grandeur is only amplified by the steep ceiling's original coving and that original stained glass detail. Now, in a property of this kind of grandeur, it only felt right to start the tour of the first floor in the grandest room of them all, and that is of course the master suite, where you join me right now. Now, this room really is a tale of two halves. It's two bedrooms coming together as one. On one half of the room, we've got the most insane amount of built-in storage that you could ever wish for, taking care of all those boxes, bags, shoes and clothes. Behind me, we've got this privacy glass door that takes you into a private ensuite, which features a toilet, a wash basin, a bidet and a large double walk-in shower. It's been refurbished to a high standard, as has this space. The vendor's choice of design and decor really does finish the space off beautifully. Now, over the landing, we find ourselves a second bedroom. Again, a great sized double room with the benefit of built-in storage, only this space overlooks the gorgeous landscape gardens to the rear of the home. In fact, if you listen carefully, you can hear birdsong filling the air. Now, this bedroom is served by a family bathroom suite. Again, a room of a great size, which features a toilet, wash basin, a bath with an overhead shower. Now, at the end of the landing, we find a space that the existing homeowners are using as a home office, and this space also paves way to the very top floor of this home. Now, in years gone by, the sellers have renovated what was a loft into usable space. They've created two good-sized double bedrooms, complete with Velux windows. Both of these bedrooms are served by a private bathroom, which again features a bath with overhead shower, toilet and wash basin. It's safe to say that across the 3 floors of accommodation offered at Milton Avenue, all of your family's needs are catered for. Now, in the sheer excitement of taking you to the back garden of today's home at the start of today's video, we completely overlooked the front, but we couldn't sign off on today's video without giving you a peek into the front aspect of this property, because the first impression really is something to behold. Now, the property itself gives a striking first impression. The curb appeal here is fantastic. The plot is attractive but low maintenance, and on top of that, you've got this large driveway behind a gated private entrance, as well as an integral garage offering off-road parking for the entire household. Now, whilst I'm on a roll, I might as well tell you about the area, because we're literally minutes away from Stanley Park, where we began today's tour, and that means we're also just minutes away from Devere Health Club, local coffee shops, restaurants, Blackpool Zoo, as well as Victoria Hospital, and Poulton Le Fylde is just a short commute down the road. Now, if you're looking for your next and maybe your forever family home, I hope it gives you some comfort when I let you know that the homeowners that own this property today have proudly called this house home for over 40 years, and plain and simply, I think that says more about what a wonderful property this is than I, you, or any video we could make ever could. Now, on that note, if you're interested in seeing this property for yourself firsthand, or you've got any questions, please feel free to give me a call on the details that follow, and of course, I'd be more than happy to help. My name's Ben, thank you for watching.